So last time we shared some renders and concept images that were based on the patent that filed by Samsung for the Galaxy Z Fold 6. But according to Ice Universe, which is very reliable, the wide phone, yeah, that's happening. Because now we have even more infos about the Galaxy Z Fold 6. So one leaker clearly said that don't expect the S Pen slot in it. And it is practically kind of impossible to do it when you get to hear that the phone will be only 11mm thick when folded. When it's opened, it is so much thinner. But I mean, yeah, it's not possible practically to put an S Pen slot in it anymore. And that too when the battery capacity is also going higher this time compared to the last year's model, which had 4400 mAh battery, and this one, the upcoming one, the Galaxy Z Fold 6, will have 4600 mAh. Now, if you're thinking about the Fold 5, the current one, when it is folded, it is about 13.4mm thick. That's quite a bit thick, even though there is no gap between the two halves of the phone, which is better, but it's not thinner. The Z Fold 6 is finally going to be doing that, and it's impressive. Now, in the processor department, it's going to be very similar to the S24 Ultra, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. Anyway, it's not a big deal. The biggest deal is actually in two more other areas. But before that, let me clear the camera specs. The camera specs as of now is very similar to the current model, 50 plus 10 plus 12. The 12 is the ultra-wide-angle camera, the 10 is the 3x telephoto zoom camera, and the 50 megapixel main camera. So maybe Samsung will need another year to upgrade these cameras to something better, like a 50 megapixel 5x camera. I mean, I want that. But it also coming with the same titanium build quality as the current S24 Ultra. And this phone is also going to be much more lighter compared to the current model with about 253 grams of weight. And it will also have 3 color options. Currently, we can see a very darker blue, like I would say like indigo blue kind of color. But there are going to be other colors too, plus Samsung.com exclusive colors, but we will slowly get to know about them. But what we know now is actually that the under-display camera is going to be a much more improved one. It's not the same as the Z Fold 3, the Z Fold 4 or the Z Fold 5, which has been pretty meh. This is going to be a much more improved one. We will have to wait and see. But the coolest one is actually that the front screen, the cover screen, is actually going to be 6.4-inch cover screen. And it's a 20:9 aspect ratio display. And the inside screen is actually going to be square this time, almost. Now, if you're thinking that the 20:9 aspect ratio is actually much more wider, well, the current model's aspect ratio of the 6.2-inch cover screen is actually 23.1:9. So compared to that, this is way more wider. Now, the normal phone screens are usually 19.5:9 or 19.3:9. So it is almost close to being a normal slab smartphone if you look at the cover screen only. That's actually the biggest change yet. Now, we still don't know what the inside screen size is going to be, but it's somewhere in my calculation going to be somewhere in between 7.6 inches to 8 inches, not more than that, because it's now going to be more square than anything else. So yeah, we will have to wait and see. So in addition to all these changes, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is also rumored to have the same as like Galaxy S24 Ultra, like sharp edges instead of the predecessor's softer and more rounded corners. For example, the phone might even look very similar to the Nubia Z60 Ultra, according to Ice Universe. So it finally is probably the best successor to a Galaxy Note device, kind of, except the S Pen slot. I'm more excited about the not-so-rounded corners and the 20:9 aspect ratio display. Let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think? And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.